みんな、こんにちは。元気ですか？私はフェレックス・ガーディアンです。And I did it again. I started cracking my fingers right after I started my intro. How fantastic is that? Okay, I hope you all had a nice uh, month of February. I'm cutting it very close to the end of February to be recording this. Technically, I did record a video, um, like maybe what 2 days ago, because my sister and I went out to her coworker's place, and we were playing on their PS4, I think it was, and I decided to record my sister's awful driving skills because she likes to crash into every wall that she can see when she's playing Need for Speed. So that's funny. But yeah, I wanted to instead of the thing that I was practicing a couple times by myself, as I do when it comes to making videos, I kind of plan these things out in my head and then I say it out loud, and then I get certain things that I can redo in my head and stuff. Instead of doing the second part of my explaining of my main story called Kingdom of the Rainbow Portal, I think instead today I'm going to do a little bit of voice recording. Um, Not specific for anything other than to make the dialogue seem um, natural. So the setup for this scene is there is a female fairy, you can't see her wings, chained up in a lab in Area 51. It doesn't actually say it's in Area 51. And her friend from Ferrix comes to rescue her, and there is a male human hiding in the room while the other ice elemental, that's her friend, is destroying the place, and the human in the corner there is like really scared of what's going to happen. So the relationship between these three characters is the fairy hanging up is Princess Jessica, and the human in the corner, even though he brought her into the lab to be experimented on, he's actually her friend, and he doesn't like what his parents and the other lab people are doing to her, but he can't exactly just run away and leave her there either, right? So his name is Richard. That's the human. And of course, Jessica is hanging up on some chains there. Um, just prior to this scene, um, he put some clothes on her so that the third character who's destroying the lab would not be able to see her scars and stuff like that. That will come later when I want him to be really mad at the damage that they did, and he decides that he wants to go kill them now. So the third character in this scenario, the one that's destroying the place to get to where Jessica is called Ace, and he is one of the um, elemental leaders from Ferrix. There are 7 of them, and 3 of them are currently on Earth looking for a missing object from Ferrix, right? So I want this situation to be where things get tense between the ice elemental and the human because there's a misunderstanding until Jessica steps in and puts an end to all of his rampaging. So, um, I'll just have a little bit of editing for this so that you at least know which character I'm portraying. I might do some like retakes, not like retakes, but like retakes in my mind. But I won't do the same thing on camera, whatever the case is. So let's see. To begin with, we're going to have Ace walk into the room. And at first, Richard doesn't do anything because he's hiding and he's scared for his life until he sees Ace break the chains of Jessica, and he thinks that Ace is going to kill her. So this is where things get dialogue-y, right? Let's see. Let's see. Where, oh my gosh, where was I supposed to be starting now? Leave her alone! What? There was another human in here? You can't touch her! Leave her! You're the one destroying this place, right? Step away from my target, or I'll kill you as well. You can't! I won't let you! Fine then. I'll just have to obliterate you first. You know... Jessica? You're awake? Don't hurt him. He's my friend. So he's your friend, huh? Then why is... You're... Wait. You're an ice elemental, aren't you? Huh? How do you know that? Have there been other ice elementals here? Well, yes. Oh, you're here to rescue her, right? Yes. Oh, okay then. Well then, here you go. How did you know she was here? I've never seen you before. Oh, well, that's kind of classified information, human. What's your name, anyway, and what are you doing here? Well, my name is Richard. I'm kind of the one who brought her here. Please don't hurt me. No, the princess already said not to hurt you, so there has to be a reason why. When she wakes up, maybe I'll ask her then. But you're one of them humans who experimented on her, right? No, I would never. She... I don't know why she did it. When we first met, she was in the... let me try that again. I forgot the word for jail. No, police station. Right, that's it. When I first met her, she was in the police station. Somebody had called in to say that somebody had broken into their house but hadn't taken anything, and she was just standing there when the police arrived. And, well, they questioned her, and she said she was a fairy from another planet, and, well, they decided to ask her to, show some proof because she had no criminal record. She had no record on Earth at all. And, well, when she started to show her powers, I think it's called Mania. She did what? Well, there's more to the story. The police couldn't arrest her because she didn't leave fingerprints on anything. The only thing that she was wrong of was just appearing in the guy's bedroom at night. There was no forced entry, there was nothing taken, and she definitely didn't seem to want to take anything. So, dang it. I lost my train of thought again. Well, when they found out that she could use Monet and whatnot, they called my parents. and well, they would have liked to have her jailed so that they could take her away secretly and use her for experimentation. But she wasn't found guilty of anything, so she was free to go. But then she saw me and invited me out on a date, and well, from there my parents said to drug her, kidnap her, bring her over here so they could do experiments and stuff. And well, here's the situation right now. Wait, hang on for a sec. You're telling me that Jessica willingly let herself into the situation? Yes. I didn't really have much choice. They're my parents, you know. I had to obey them. It really hurt me seeing a pretty girl like that being taken away, but at the same time, I couldn't just run away and leave her here. I did try to help her when I could. I'm in charge of taking care of her, basically. Putting her up and taking her down and feeding her and whatnot. You're destroying this whole place, right? Yes, I intend to destroy it to the ground. That's not words that I should be using. I intend to destroy to the ground. What? Let's see. I can't use the word burn because he's not a fire elemental. I intend to leave nothing behind. Well then, if you're going to be destroying this place, could you start with those papers over there? Their information about Jessica and what her body can do. Of all of the Phyrexian creatures that we've gathered over the years, Jessica is the first plant elemental. It's very dangerous for this type of information to get out there because her cells, her body, everything about her is regenerative. If humans, if like the government gets their hand on this type of, technology, and if they try to replicate it, humans could live on for hundreds and thousands of years because of this and her cells and what her body can do. I can't let that happen, especially now that you're here and you can do something about it. These are all of the hard copies, the physical records. This is... Unfortunately, this is part of her lungs. I don't think that you could open her up and stitch it back on, so you'll have to destroy this as well. And, here's part of her kidney. They, of course, were trying to figure out how her cells could regenerate and stuff. And this is a part of her stomach. She can digest cellulose, unlike humans. They can't. But her body can. They wanted to find out how she could breathe in... They wanted to find out how she could breathe in carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. She's basically like a living plant. And because of that, they were really, really interested. They did all sorts of stupid things to her. I'd rather not think about it. Oh, and here, before I forget, this is a vial of the chlorophyll that we found in her blood. It's strange, but I guess that's how things work. After we took out all of the chlorophyll, her body stopped regenerating like superhuman. It basically fell down to just human. She's like almost completely normal without the chlorophyll in her blood. Which, you shouldn't really have chlorophyll floating around in your blood. It can block your arteries. It can it can block your capillaries, and, well, that's not good, but Jessica's body and veins have adapted to that. Yes, that is how plant elementals work. Is that all that you wanted to give me? Well, yes. Then I suggest you get out. I just have to inject this back into her, right? Yes. That's all the chlorophyll that we found. They've been separated and frozen. They should be fine once thawed out. Alright then. You should probably get out, because the structural integrity of this place is starting to crumble. Okay. Richard. Yes? How are you feeling? Thank you for being there for me. Oh, no problem, Jessica. I'm so sorry this happened. I didn't want... That's alright. Here you go. Alright, wait, what's your name? My name's Ace. I'm the Ice Elemental Leader. Of course, you probably guessed here, but Jessica is the Plant Elemental Leader. And the Earth Elemental Leader is waiting on the... dang it. And the Earth Elemental Leader is waiting on the outskirts of this place, like an idiot. He really doesn't realize the power he has. Anyway. Okay, and that's the end of that. I did some screw ups there, but that's normal for when I do these sort of things. Well, yeah, so I didn't intend to make Richard talk so much. Yeah, so I might have to, like, cut down some of that when I'm actually typing that out. But at least now I have it on record, and it's not lost in a factory reset phone. Oh my gosh. I woke up early this morning, and I don't know why. I eventually got back to sleep, but whatever. This video has gone on for long enough. Don't know what I'm going to be doing for background yet. But this is my February 2020 video, and don't worry, I know that there are 2 series on my channel that I need to continue doing. I plan to revamp at least one of them, because I was doing stupid things that I should not be doing in a game like that. That just hurts your reputation. So, thank you all for listening. And I will see you all in my March video next month. So, sayonara.